While all this is going on in the ring, we have our first cutaway to Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, at ringside on her Rolls Royce, and she has this like rope pulley system to deliver notes to Tony Schiavone to read out on commentary.
I thought that was brilliant. Like I'm starting to think like Britt Baker is like her heel turn was probably the best thing for her.
Yeah.
I won't lie. Before like face Britt Baker was boring as shit. Good wrestler in the ring. Got her fundamentals and everything were perfect. Character wise, bland as porridge. Now it's just
we will talk about Britt Baker a lot for the rest of the show, but. Kind of now I got the same impression that I had during the show because it was kind of distracting. There's Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page in the ring, and I want to see them. I don't want to cut away to Dr. Britt Baker, who's awesome. I want to see her all the time, except when Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page are in the ring.
Doing a title match, a fucking title match. Like, imagine they done that during the AEW World Championship. It's like, oh god, Moxley and Brian Cage. Oh, Moxley's about to go for what is it called? It's not called Death Rider. It's the Paradigm Shift, and then it's just her fucking pulley stringing up a page to Tony Schiavone. It's like, no, don't be at that.
I guess you kind of missed that I just yawned. It was a Mike Tyson impression during a title match.
Yes, I did see. I saw that on screen. I thought it was just genuine. But then that leads us into the next interview with Doc Britt Baker and Tony Schiavone.
So good.
Again, this is stuff that's now making me love Britt Baker because she is just the perfect stupid heel.
And I love her together with Tony Schiavone. They're so great together.
Yeah, because that's just her straight man. Where she'll say this absurd stuff, and then Tony is just sitting there, just taking it. I mean, Reba to an extent takes it as well, but I feel like Reba is kind of encouraging of her.
I mean, you always get this feeling that Tony feels kind of like a loving friend to her. Like when we saw this video. Britt Baker tries to roll up this ramp on the wheelchair. You see Reb and the doctor over there, and then it suddenly cuts back, and Tony, with the biggest smile, is there and cheers her on.
And that's how she managed to get up the ramp, because Tony was there, you know?
Well, anyway, Tony is in front of Britt Baker and talks about, or rather announces that Cheetah will be facing Penelope Ford for the title at Fyter Fest. And then Britt just goes insane. So basically, she starts screaming that why is Tony talking about people that aren't Britt Baker when Britt Baker is perfectly right next to him? and she tells him from now on they're on friendship timeout, which is like, I love that. They're on friendship timeout now.
Just the perfect sort of like. Again, just the perfect stupid, like, I want to call it like comedy heel shenanigans. Like, oh, just that friendship timeout. And then we see the cutaway, the reveal moment where it's not Reba in that in the back of the Rolls Royce, as it's called. It's Big Swole.
Well, I had the Undertaker noted down.
You the Undertaker,
Stephanie.
Could you imagine if that was the case? Where it's like it's Undertaker? No, that would never happen. But it's just like turn around as Undertaker, and suddenly it's like, okay, weird. I didn't know we went back to the 90s.
Was of course Big Swole, who basically kidnaps Britt Baker.
And that's cool. Apparently, that's cool because who cares about Britt Baker? Because she's just been nothing but a nuisance to everyone. No one shows any remorse or concern. Just abduction of an injured person in the middle of a live set. Then we cut to, again, I think another really brilliant segment. I can see the glee on your face here. So I'm going to let you take this one here.
Oh my god, I love Britt Baker DMD. So Rebel is searching for her, and she finds this huge trash container, and she finds Britt Baker in it. All her makeup smeared. She's got a banana peel on the head, and she's just giving Rebel a shite for not finding her. She's like, I've been in this trash can for 5 hours. Where have you been? And yeah, and she fires Rap, and Rap is like, oh, am I free? Am I free to go? she turns and wants to run away, but no, you rehired.
I'm glad you picked on that there, because I picked up that as well. I was like, is this a relationship she's not keen on?
Yeah, and then she's like, and where the heck is Tony? Well, you told him you're on friendship timeout. Well, text him. And then Rap is texting, what are you doing on your phone? It goes like back and forth like this several times. She's like telling her to text and stop texting several times. And then she's back into serious mode. Well, how serious can you be with trash in your face, banana peel on your face? But she looks straight into the cam. Says Big Swole will literally pay for it because he kind of can't wrestle right now. Big Swole will pay money. She will be sued. And credit to Rap, she's the real MVP there. For she kind of fumbles her phone, like she did it on purpose, but twists like 5 million times through the air, and she still catches it. I was
impressed by that. Yeah.
That was impressive.
You know, something that also caught my caught my attention is like she started questioning, like, why do you have lights here and a camera crew?
Oh yeah.
And like I was like kind of like I heard this. It's like that is a great question. Thank you for acknowledging that. Why is there a camera crew and lights here? Why would someone do that? I like the fact she broke the fourth wall doing that there.
Yeah.
I was like, finally, wrestlers who are self-aware.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. That was really good as well.
So funny. Britt Baker, MVP of the show. I'm going to call it right now. Non-wrestling MVP of the show.
Talking about non-wrestling things, not sports or MVP of the show, just favorite non-wrestling thing.
Oh,
Britt Baker, you would say?
Yeah, Britt Baker. We're talking just we're talking segments, that non-wrestling segments. Britt Baker all the way.
Yep.
I think the best one was her in the dumpster.
Yeah, I was. Ultimately, I'd go for Britt Baker as well, but Abaddon's makeup, holy funk as well.
I'm scared of that woman for good reason. That woman looks like she would murder me and my family. And I think that's exactly what she's went for, and she's executed it perfectly.
I'm kind of drawn to her. I probably should talk to someone about this, but
fair enough. Looks like Freed's got a type.
Okay. In the end, Britt Baker segments Britt Baker is so good on the mic.